How do consumers bank online? On their computers, tablets and mobiles. What are their fears, needs and habits? What role does authentication play in digital banking? And how can banks use authentication solutions to strengthen the relationship with their customers? Using the Gemalto Ideas Hub, our private market research community of regular consumers, we went to find out. Online banking is an industry where security is paramount, and yet the vast majority of customers don't really understand how security and authentication works. Their understanding of security is therefore based on perception, not on experience. When banks are considering introducing a new authentication platform, it is this perception which they must consider. As the market matures, we found that customers' online banking has moved from being occasional to more habitual, and in doing so, the convenience of authentication has become more and more important. But here's where we encountered a paradox. Security and convenience are inextricably linked. By making something more secure, it usually becomes less convenient, and vice versa. Making things more convenient tends to alter people's perception of security, regardless of whether or not the actual security is compromised. We hypothesized that customers would be prepared to make sacrifices in security in order to achieve greater convenience. But the reality is that customers don't want to compromise. They want more convenience whilst feeling safe. So how can you introduce technologies which will give your customers a greater feeling of security, whilst remaining easy to use? The following recommendations aim at increasing the level of security and convenience perceived by end users. Flexibility works. End users are aware that different tasks have different levels of risk and vulnerability. The frequency at which someone must authenticate dictates the acceptable convenience or inconvenience of a solution within an acceptable threshold of security. The use of e-banking services must not be restricted to one channel only. Users need to have the choice. Solutions must consider two distinct types of threats: professional hackers who gain access through methods that are unknown and mysterious to customers, and ordinary individuals who fraudulently gain access through methods that are known and understood by customers. Regular and visible updates breed reassurance that the authentication platform is staying one step ahead of hackers. Showing your customers what is being done to secure them, even in a symbolic form, makes them feel that the system is secure and that their assets are protected. Customers fear that the connection they are using may be hacked. Demonstrate whenever it is possible that the connection to the bank is secure and reliable. In flexible authentication, display a clear visual language to distinguish the different risk levels. Customers need to understand what they can and cannot access through different means. Lower the barrier to entry and allow customers to try. Because people move at different speeds in adopting new technology, those who are on the fence are likely to be nudged into action if the effort involved in doing so is reduced. Concentrate on the benefit of authentication. What does it bring? Secure authentication is the absence of consequence. Nothing happens. Demonstrate the security of new authentication solutions. Educate customers on how to use your solutions. Customers develop habits and may be resistant to change. Facilitate the formation of new habits by educating your customers. The less tech-savvy will often rely on younger relatives to show them how to use new authentication methods. Mobilize them to help adoption amongst latecomers. All these findings have already been taken into account in the roadmaps of our latest products and will impact our new product developments. It is part of our iterative processes to listen to end users when creating our solutions. In doing so, we will help banks to deliver a seamless and secure digital banking experience to their customers.